EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hi there, I'm Mark Nicholas, and I'll be talking you through.
Ding dong, my lap has gone. 6 o'clock, can't want to stay in bed, but I gotta get up because I'm back in the cycle again.
Hello there, and welcome to today's pint-sized 10-over match. Yep, this is small, but don't worry, the hitting is big. I'm Mark Nicholas, all the thrills and spills and fun of the fair as we bring you a wonderful afternoon of cricket. This is a beautiful pitch, and you just had to bat first. I mean, a mountain of runs if the sun was out. The problem is the overhead conditions. It's really quite grim, a bit grey. I don't think light is quite a problem, but rain is threatened as the game goes on. On balance, though, get your runs now and put pressure on the opposition. This is Andrew Strauss.
It's straight to a fielder. Just shoulders arms to that one. That's been given as a wide.
Welcome back to the second session of what has been a most interesting contest so far. The players are out in the middle, and in the commentary box is Richie Ben. Here's Brendan McCullum. Exciting play. There's risk in that stroke, but it is maximum. Don't even bother chasing that. That's away into the bleachers.
Clean bowl.
They were looking for that early wicket, and they're not disappointed.
We can have a look at.
Facing now is Stephen Fleming.
That's a big appeal. Fleming waiting at the striker's end. That over helped the run rate somewhat. Oh, that's close. Not out.
He's just got outside the line of off stump there.
Let's see the action replay of that. That's not through. He's out.
Excellent bowling. It's straight, it's full, and in the end, you miss, buddy, and I'll hit. What a super stroke. Do you know, I didn't think that was a bad ball either.
Stopped in the covers.
Facing is Hamish Marshall. Well, we'll see some fielding changes now that those restrictions are lifted. Remember that a minimum of 4 players have to remain inside the ring. Oh, another one of those, and this bowler will be out of the attack.
That easily cleared the boundary.
Four from the moment he hit it. There's a skill in that. Picking the gap is a skill. Well, he hardly seemed to hit it, and it's 6.
Out.
Totally deceived him with that. It all ends up. I mean, you don't see better than that. Oh, it's a monster. Miles, he's hit it miles.
Fulton waiting at the striker's end.
Now, that's not the right line to bowl to this guy, not at all. He'll thrash you if you bowl there. He loves it there. That's a great stroke. 4 more.
Just one there.
Show them the maker's name. That is a perfect example of the straight drive. So beautiful to watch too.
We timed that to perfection. The sweeper picks up.
Oh, the bowler won't like that. This is exciting stuff.
Good ball. That came right off the middle of the bat.
Great strike. Great strike. 6 from the moment he hit it. Nicely timed. You don't need to smash the ball to the boundary every time. Sometimes ease and grace will do it.
That's the end of the 5th over.
You just don't see it played much better than that. Marvellously well played.
And that is an impressive shot. Confident appeal. Didn't stray far from his crease, but that was all the keeper needed.
Great work. Great work. Whipping the bails off in a flash. That's a joy to watch.
Marvellous stuff. Oh, what a catch by Truskothic. Next man in is Howes.
Well, if you leave a straight ball, that's what you get. That's a terrible misjudgment. Never mind the fielder, the bloke in row 10's got the best chance of catching that. Huge! That is huge!
And the end of the over. That's a cracking shot. Beautiful piece of fielding. Franks is the new batsman. He's got hold of that one, out to the ground.
No, the bowler won't be happy about that. Yeah, that'll do it. That gives them an excellent win.
Ding dong, my life has gone. 6 o'clock and I want to stay in bed, but I gotta get up because I'm back in this cycle again.
Hello there, welcome, the warmest welcome. I'm Mark Nicholas. Today we're bringing you one of the most special games of one-day cricket you could ever imagine. An array of top-class players for your enjoyment. Sit back, relax. In overhead conditions like this, you sense that the ball will swing around. I don't think it'll seem much, though. The surface is very dry. In fact, it may crack a little as the game goes on. No doubt in my mind, bat first. This is a batsman's paradise. It doesn't matter less what the overhead conditions are like. The bounce will be even, the pace will be good. I'm backing a huge score first up. Brendan McCullum takes guard.
That's not through, he's out.
Very well bowled, straight and full when it mattered. Oh, and the bowler can't believe it. That's out of the ground. Maximum. He really is very strong off his legs.
Ouch, that must have hurt.
It doesn't matter if it's in the air when you hit it that far.
That over helped the run rate somewhat.
My feeling is they'll look to blast away from the start, particularly with the fielding restrictions. Facing is Hamish Marshall. Now the bowler's giving him a hard time out there. That will have hurt. He won't want to show that it's hurt, but you sense the momentum changing. I think he's bowled well enough to deserve a wicket.
There it goes.
Oh, there's a demoralising sight for any bowler. The ball is just sailing over the fence. He loves it there. Leg stump, and it's 4 every time. The bowling side are now allowed more players outside the ring as the fielding restrictions have been lifted. Exciting, exciting play. There's risk in that stroke, but it is maximum.
The sweeper picks up. They've turned that into 2. That's good running. Well, that one will wake him up a bit. These runs will be signalled as leg byes. Byes signalling that as leg byes.
Huge! That is huge!
That was 6 as soon as he hit it.
He has smashed that a long, long way. That is great to watch for the neutral, not so good for the bowler.
Hopeful shout. The batsman was easily in. They've turned that into 2. That's good running. They were diving to cover it and stand there.
What super stroke. Do you know, I didn't think that was a bad ball either. No, that was a really good stroke. He looks in great touch out there. They don't come much straighter than that. The full face of the bat met the ball and that thing raced back past the bowler.
That's racing away to the boundary.
Oh, he really laid into that delivery, 4 all the way. Well, if you bowled him on his legs, he'll punish you every time.
Batsmen are in trouble here. Umpire's not certain, so he's requesting the third umpire. That's the red light. He's out. That's 50 for Fleming.
He played a gem of an innings. The key is to retain concentration and move on. Oh, the bowler won't like that. This is exciting stuff.
There it goes. Just one run. That's the second six from the over. Beautiful piece of bowling that. There it goes. I think he was easily back in the crease there.
Great strike. Great strike. 6 from the moment he hit it.
Really struck that well. That was a no ball by Gillespie. There's the umpire signal, no ball. There it goes. Fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home. Just one run. Looked as if he was home to me. There it goes. Must be starting to think of three figures now. Go on, bowl.
I don't know whether he just lost the line of the ball or something, but I mean, it's gone through bat and pad and done him easily.
Clark gets his first wicket. That's a duck for Fulton.
It is a long old walk back when you've made a duck. Quite. Nathan Astle takes guard.
Astle facing. Just shoulders arms to that one. 4 wides to New Zealand.
4 wides. That's the worst result for anybody.
Never looked like being a run there.
Oh no, that's a terrible call. There was never a run in that. Never.
This was how the wicket...
She don't care much, living it the wrong way. But she don't care much, living it the wrong way. Oh no. Stepping on my shoes, she's been laughing at my blues for so long, so long. But stepping on my shoes, she's been laughing at my blues for so long, so long.
Oh dear, that's a terrible misfield. More runs.
Foolish running. That's simple throwing wickets away.
Oh, that's just a waste. What a terrible waste of a wicket. Desperately bad communication by the batsman. Eh?
And the end of the over. That's out.
He played all around that, and it was a comprehensive end.
There it goes. Four wides to New Zealand.
Well, the poor wicketkeeper had no chance with that. That was really wide. Don't even bother chasing that. That's away into the bleachers.
There it goes. Hopeful shout. The batsman was easily in. There it goes. Hopeful shout. The batsman was easily in.
I see it all over the world. She could stick up a little while. Let me shake myself a little closer. All I wanna do is take myself back again. The reason that you're coming down, I say so.
Comfortably taken. No worries.
Lazy. That's the truth, and he'll regret it when he sees the replay.
Unlucky not to make his century there. He'll be very disappointed.
It was a brilliant innings. It deserved 100. Imagine the frustration now.
This one. And the end of the over. Super stuff that. Safely pouched by Gillespie.
Huge! That is huge! Oh, there's a demoralising sight for any bowler. The ball is just sailing over the fence.
Played all around.
Great bowling. Perhaps extra pace did it and it went straight through it. I mean, that's a fantastic ball.
There it goes. I think he was easily back in the crease there. Martin facing. There it goes. That really is a suicidal run out.
There was never a run there, never. You sensed it from the off. I can't even believe they tried. Hi there, and the warmest possible welcome to today's pint-sized 10-over game. I'm Mark Nicholas, and I'm absolutely delighted to bring you this special form of the game, a new form that has everybody on the edge of their seats. This is a hard surface, and it looks to me as if it'll have even bounce and good carry through to the wicket-keeper. I'd be batting first if I won this toss. The right choice to bat first. This is a belter of a pitch. Good for batsmen. It might just bounce a bit with the new ball, so if you don't strike early, you've got a problem as a bowler. Yeah, it's a batsman's day, this. Now, for all you youngsters out there, that is a perfect example of how to play the stroke.
It's high in the air. It's straight to a fielder. There's the umpire signal, no ball. That one will have ruffled his feathers. Foolish running.
Run with the troops. See right about now, Rasta you teach